Recent college graduates have entered one of the worst job markets in decades, with youth unemployment now standing at 14.5%. To make matters worse, many grads find themselves trapped by expensive student loans. And as John Blackstone tells us, bankruptcy is no solution.
What's that one again?
Valisha Cooks always believed a college degree would mean a better future. But at 30, faced with $80,000 in student loan debt, the future is hard to think about.
I actually currently make almost exactly what I made before I had my degree. I definitely some days feel going back to school ruined my life.
Today, 2/3 of all students graduate in debt. The average debt is $24,000, but thousands begin their adult lives more than $100,000 in debt.
Some people say it's like graduating when you already have a mortgage but you don't have a house.
But the real shock comes with the repayment terms. Like many students, Cook signed up for two kinds of loans, one federal and one private. But at the time, she admits she didn't understand the distinction. Today, her $40,000 federal loan offers flexible options. Cook's pays $160 a month. But the private loan of the same amount came with very expensive, non-negotiable terms, costing her $800 a month. Add the interest, Cook's will be paying $100,000, almost 3 times the original loan.
Private student loans are much more like a credit card or a subprime mortgage. They tend to have variable rates and they come with almost no consumer protections.
For Cooks, keeping up with payments during a complicated pregnancy became too much to handle.
To get those harassing phone calls, and it made me feel like I was a deadbeat.
Cooks was advised to file for bankruptcy. Bad idea. Under the bankruptcy law, student loans cannot be discharged, unlike a mortgage, credit card, or even gambling debt. That education debt stays with you for life.
It stays with you for life.
I prided myself as being financially responsible.
Cooks testified before the House Judiciary Committee to help repeal the law, which prevents people from discharging private student loan debt.
It was irresponsible on my part, wholeheartedly, for not reading the fine print. Come get me.
For many, like Cooks, that fine print will cast a big shadow for a long time. John Blackstone, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Just over 750,000 recent college graduates have defaulted on their student loans since 2008. Those defaults devastate their credit rating, and that in turn can seriously hurt their chances of getting a job, especially in a competitive market.